Have you ever been cheated on?
Many times, many times,
Many times?
many times.
All your relationships?
Not all.
Okay.
No.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Ooh. I mean, which one do you want to?
The one that hurt the most.
The one that hurt the most. Probably about 3 years ago now, I was seeing someone. We've been to school together for years, and we kind of bumped into each other at an event one night. Things sparked. We saw each other that night, and then we continued on from that. And then all of a sudden, I noticed a change, and it was kind of subtle at first, but I'm very good at picking up on when I'm spending day after day with you, and I think anybody is picking up the changes in somebody. We were actually going to a concert. We stayed in a hotel. After coming back to the hotel, she said, "Hey, can you check something?" I think my mom texted me. She had a watch that'll let her know. She Apple Watch or something like that. Let her know who texted her. She said, "Hey, read what my mom said." And I saw, knowing her for years, like I said, we've gone to school together for years. I saw a name that I knew she was involved with right underneath her mom's thread. I'm not the person really to go through phones. I'm gonna give you trust until you give me a reason not to. She didn't give me a reason not to, but something up here told me click on it. All types of stuff was in there. Stuff that I really did not want to read. I don't know how far you want to go into like examples.
Did you confront her right away?
I did, yeah.
What did she say?
You're overreacting. That's not what that said. But she was actually trying to get her phone back from me. And I was like, I'm overreacting. You just told him that you're laying next to me in bed, thinking about him, thinking about you can imagine. While you're laying next to me, as I'm paying for us to go to a concert, somebody that you enjoy, that's me overreacting? Not. But we were several hours away together, so I let her know we can have this conversation when we get back home because we have a 7-hour car ride back together. I don't want to see either of us get put out on the side of the road, whether you put me out or me push you out. When we got back, I let her know then. I was like, that's it. We'll be cordial till we get back, but that's it. One, you lied to me. If you'd have been upfront honest with me, could we have gotten through it? I can't say for sure, maybe, but you lied to me right to my face while I'm staring at saying that you just got done sucking his right before you were trying to come and kiss me. You were with him last night and I picked you up this morning? Nah, I'm not that.
Did you ever speak to her again after you guys got back home?
Yes, we had the conversation. She was trying to apologize. I was like, no, I'm not having it. Yes, I really felt something for you, but no, I can't.
Since that's the one that hurt the most, did that impact any of your other relationships?
It affected me for years. I wasn't in a consistent relationship from that point up until, I call this one consistent, up until now. I had no interest in being in one because why am I going to put myself out there to somebody knowing that could happen to me again? So I'm just going to I'm going to do whatever, live my life how I want. And then this one came along.
To circle back, you're in the room, you're looking at the phone, you're seeing message, you recognize the name, you know that's an X. You see the messages. What's the first message you see?
Something stupid like, he's not doing anything. We just got back. He's doing nothing but playing chess. And she was talking about me. She said she wanted to learn how to play. So I'm teaching her how to play chess. Whole time, she's sitting there texting him. Oh, he boring. He's doing this. He's playing chess. Asked me how to play. So there was a lot. My initial emotion, I don't mean this at all. I wanted to back, but I can't do that. I had to realize that's not good long term. All this happened in microseconds. So I just confronted her, wanted to see what her reaction was. And when it wasn't what I was looking for, nothing further for us to talk about. We've got 7 hours to ride back together. We still have to stay here tonight.
Do you think if she was really remorseful and is like, despite all the messages and all the everything else, if she was really remorseful, you think you could have forgave her?
She tried that afterwards.
What you mean?
She tried afterwards. She called me up when I was at work one day. When you get home, we need to talk, and she's hysterical. I want to get back with you, all this, that, and the third. And I almost entertained it, but you already did it once. There's something, whether it be with me, whether it be with you, that's going to make you do it again. Why am I going to put myself through that? Yeah, I believe she was remorseful in the moment. Do I think it's genuine? No.
You think that's just her nature?
I believe so.
Like she's a cheater or she just can't be loyal?
I believe she could be loyal to the right person.
What do you mean?
If she finds somebody who, in her eyes, is the one, I feel like she could adapt, do what's necessary to be faithful to that person.
Did she ever cheat? You knew her for a long time.
Yes.
Did she cheat on any of her boyfriends with you?
No. With me, no.
Okay, so she was like you were never the side dude.
No. It came out of nowhere.
Okay.
I've always like noticed her from across the room type of thing, and we had some interactions, and were decent friends when we had class at a few points. But no, I wasn't expecting it to happen.
In that moment when you're seeing everything, you're flooded with just all that emotion, right? It's anger. It's like you're not thinking clearly. How hard was it, like, for you not to be reactive?
Oh, it was very hard. I'm seeing that you just polished this dude off, and now you trying to come kiss me. The first, like you said, it was anger, but then it's like I have to think logically. Whatever I want to do, whatever thoughts are going through my head, I know I can't do that. I know I can't act on those, and it'd be better for me, for us, for the situation if I went in with a calmer head.
Like, but how did you get to that point? Because most people wouldn't be able to be. How'd you get there? Were you always that way?
I guess I've always been that way. I've always, that's almost about as bad as it can get, but certain situations, I have yet to come across a situation where I react right off the jump, where I see red, like people say, and just act on instinct. I've yet to get that. Maybe for a split second, because I wanted to throw her phone through the wall, tell her to get the fuck out. I paid for this room. You can find your own way back. But that's not realistic.
Did y'all go to that concert?
We got back from the concert.
Oh,
This is what
okay.
happened. Yeah.
Oh, y'all probably was having a good old time at that concert.
Yeah. We were there with all my friends that I introduced her to, I thought she was friends with. Yeah.
Still 7 hours. What did you talk in the car? Was she clean? What
I
was
think
that like?
she asked me if I was hungry around like hour 3. And was like, I want Dunkin' Donuts. Do you want something?
Who was driving?
I was like, first of all, you gonna ask me to stop at Dunkin' Donuts? I was driving. I was like, you gonna ask me to stop? First of all. But like I said, I was cool-ish on the surface, calm and collected. I'm not gonna make her sit 7 hours without eating. That's the least that I could do to her, but I'm not gonna do that. So, other than that, no. It was maybe 4 other words muttered.
You are really a kind soul, because she could have stayed hungry that whole ride.
Yeah.
Or emotionally intelligent.
Eh, yeah.
Emotional intelligence versus emotional regulation versus emotional